Hello, Morongo Basin and listeners around the world online at Z107.7fm.com. Here is the Z107.7 local news for Wednesday, July 5th, 2023. Commercial and industrial businesses in all of San Bernardino County are now beyond the grace period for complying with the light trespass ordinance that was passed in early 2021. The ordinance was put in place to limit invasive outdoor lighting that can be a nuisance to neighbors and can limit what stars we see at night. With more on what the deadline means for businesses, here's online news editor Robert Hayden.
The June 7th deadline has passed for businesses in commercial and industrial land use districts to comply with the Light Trespass Ordinance, or LTO, which disallows bright, unshielded lights that shine onto other properties or into the open sky. The Light Trespass Ordinance also takes color temperature of the light into consideration, as bright white or cooler light gives an unnatural glow at night and can contribute to the light pollution that has been creeping into the Morongo Basin. Homes in the Morongo Basin still have until January 7th of 2024 to become compliant. Making sure your outdoor lights don't shine onto or into a neighbor's property is just being considerate, and shielding lights from needlessly pointing into the night sky keeps our desert skies dark. So what can you do if you live near a business or residence that has invasive lighting? If it's a home and they haven't installed the light in 2023, then they still have until that January 7th deadline to comply. If you feel safe doing so, talking to your neighbors about invasive lights may be all you need to do. If it's a business and you believe that the lights that they are using fall outside the ordinance, you can contact the San Bernardino County Land Use Services. We'll have links to the details of the LTO as well as contact information for the county at this story on our website, Z107.7fm.com. Reporting for Z107.7 News, this is Robert Hayden.
The regularly scheduled meetings of the High Desert Water District and the Joshua Basin Water District that would normally convene this evening have both been canceled. Both districts will resume their regular schedules next Wednesday, July 11th. A protest is planned at Essig Park in Yucca Valley this morning as local dog owners are opposing the paving of a section of the dog park. The dog areas of Essig Park are currently closed for a period of renovation. At issue is a plan to pave over an interior section of the park, a previously bare patch of dirt running along a fence separating the two sections of the dog park. An earlier plan for the dog park had unpaved terrain in this area, but since February, final plans have changed to include cement. Activists say that their request to keep the section unpaved, as dogs like to run along the sides of this particular fence, were ignored as the town of Yucca Valley revised plans for the park in the spring. The protest is expected to be peaceful, though some on social media have said they will lay down along the areas to prevent pavement from being poured. Soon, there will be free art workshops at Freedom Plaza thanks to a hefty grant secured by Public Arts Advisory Committee in 29 Palms. Reporter Heather Clisby has details.
In a victory for art lovers in 29 Palms, the city's Public Arts Advisory Committee recently secured a $100,000 grant that will go toward a series of free art-focused workshops at Freedom Plaza. The workshops will reflect designated themes in the grant application, including trauma, ecology, social justice, and civic engagement. After co-sponsoring, along with Arts Connection, a workshop promoting grant funding earlier this year, the PAC followed its own advice by hiring a grant writer to assist. The funding was provided by the California Arts Council, and the grant process was administered by Creative Core Inland SoCal. The public may attend the PAC monthly meetings on the third Wednesday of each month at 5 p.m. at City Hall, 6136 Adobe Road. For more info, reach out at artinpublicplaces29@gmail.com. Reporting for Z107.7, this is Heather Clisby.
The Animal Action League is offering their services to the pets of the Morongo Basin today and tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. No appointments are necessary for vaccines or microchips. Appointments are required for spaying and neutering services. Microchips are only $15 and can help reunite you with your lost pet. For appointments, call 760-366-1100. Theater 29 is offering a workshop on July 8th to help the novice and the veteran performer on how to audition and how to do it well. Arts and entertainment reporter Charlie Thomas has more.
In advance of Theater 29's just-announced 2023-24 theater season, the Community Theater is offering a workshop that teaches the finer art of auditioning for the stage, film, and TV, how to prepare for the audition, and pitfalls to avoid. Taught by Morongo Basin alumni and professional actor-teacher Julia Boyd, this 3-hour introductory workshop is aimed to be just as useful for the first-time performer as it is for the more seasoned actor. If you've ever considered being on the stage, but you don't know how to begin, this class is for you. Pre-registration is available now at a link in the story at Z107.7fm.com. Tuition is $15 and scholarships are available. Reporting for Z107.7, this is Arts and Entertainment reporter Charlie Thomas.
And finally, applications are now open for the Joshua Tree Foundation for Arts and Ecology's Summer Camp program. The camp will focus on history through storytelling, math through music, ecology, art, and more. The camp will be held at the Lou Harrison House in Joshua Tree from July 10th through August 11th and is completely free of charge. To apply, email info.harrisonhouse@gmail.com or call 760-366-4712. The founder and director of the Harrison House, Eva Soltes, will discuss this summer camp program and so much more on the Z107.7 Up Close show this Friday at 10 a.m. That's our local news. Hear local news 7 times a day, 7 days a week at 7, 8, 9, noon, 4, 5, and 6. If you hear news happening, let us know about it. Email us at tips@z1077fm.com. Reporting for the Morongo Basin News Leader, the award-winning Z107.7 Local News, I'm Jeff Harmetz.